we are creating a weaving hot air balloon. This is part 2 of 2 of our weaving hot air balloon project. Last week we did the background. To create our warp, we are going to take an 8.5 by 11 paper and fold it in half. You're going to then want to create a 1-inch horizontal line at the open section of your paper. We then create 1-inch vertical lines all the way to the end of our paper. Once you've drawn your 1-inch lines, you're going to cut them at the fold line. Make sure that you stop at that horizontal line, which is your stop line, where you will have an even warp. The warp is going to be the frame for our weaving. Once you have all your strips cut, we're going to trim the edges to make it an oval shape. So we have our hot air balloon shape. We are now starting to create our weft. A weft is a horizontal paper that weaves over and under through our warp lines. This will allow us to create a pattern. This pattern is an A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B pattern. Notice how it goes, where you have the color paper and then the orange, color paper and then the orange. On the second strip, we're going to alternate it, going B, A, B, A. That way it doesn't overlap. When you have your BA pattern, make sure you push your weft strips down so that you know they are not overlapping, that they're interlocking. We're going to then, for the third strip, create an AB pattern. That way they're always interlocking and not overlapping. You will continue to repeat this where you fill up the whole hot air balloon, where it will go AB, AB, AB with one strip, and then BA, BA, BA for the next strip. When you finish, you'll notice that it ends up creating almost a checkerboard design. Once we're done, we trim the excess of our weft lines so that we have an oval shape. Once you have your oval, you're going to then take your oval and glue it to your background to make a hot air balloon in your sky. Figure out how you want to arrange your hot air balloon into your background of your sky. I've tilted mine at a diagonal so it looks like the wind is blowing it. I'm using Elmer's glue to glue it down. The easiest way is to put the glue on the background paper, not the weaving paper, because some of the hot air balloon will end up coming off your weaving. When we're using glue, a dot is enough. Remember, our Glue Smart glues are meant to only press out a dot. They're not meant to pour out a big puddle of glue. Once I have my hot air balloon in the sky, I'm going to create the basket. To create the basket, I'm going to create a square. I look at my paper and I arrange my basket where it is a little bit below the balloon, because I'm going to then add some strings later onto my basket so that it attaches to the hot air balloon. 4 dots on the corner is all you need to glue down the basket. Once I have my basket glued down, I'm going to then take some yarn. I'm using twine, so it's brown, so it matches the design of my hot air balloon. I'm creating 4 lines with my glue. Those lines will be diagonal. I have 2 on one side and 2 on the other. This will represent the 4 strings that hold up the basket that attach to the hot air balloon. I'm taking my twine and then I'm matching it with the lines on my hot air balloon. Once you have your strings attached to your basket, you have completed your hot air balloon project.